Hi everyone and welcome to Fresh from My Garden. Today I'm sharing a very beneficial medicinal tree or plant from my parents' garden, and this is the Moringa tree that is growing in my parents' garden, and it has a lot of flowers and a lot of moringas or drumsticks growing on them. I had recently shared a video in which our moringa tree from my garden was infected with aphids, and then we had to cut them back or prune them back completely. But this is a tree from my parents' garden, and they have two such trees in their garden. This was a tree that has been planted a long time back and has been grown from seed. And after a few years, it had started to dry up. But after constant watering and some fertilizing, this tree has come back to life, and now you can see that there are so many new leaves and lot of new growth on this tree. Moringa is a medicinal plant and it has a lot of benefits, and the leaves, flowers and the fruit or the drumsticks that are grown on this tree have a lot of medicinal value and lots of nutritional benefits. Moringa leaves are taken in fresh form or in the form of powder, and it is very helpful to lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels. I have shared a few recipes in which I have used moringa leaves, and they are on my recipe channel. So if you haven't checked out that channel yet, please do go and check out Smita's Taste Buds on YouTube. These leaves have a slight bitter taste, but they are very beneficial, and we can definitely incorporate them in our daily diet and have them at least once or twice a week. And they are high in iron content, and they are very beneficial in also raising our hemoglobin levels. The flowers of the moringa tree are also used in stir fries, and the drumsticks are used as a vegetable in a lot of South Indian dishes. The moringa tree can be easily grown from seed. Once the drumstick matures, it pops, and we can find multiple seeds inside one pod of drumstick. And these seeds can be dried and planted, and it grows really fast. And within a couple of years, we can start to get moringas or drumsticks from the moringa tree. Since the flowers and leaves are also edible and have a lot of nutritional value, we can also grow them in containers, but they will not produce as many pods or drumsticks if grown in containers. If we would just like to grow them for the leaves, they can be easily grown in containers. But if we want them to grow bigger and have a lot of drumsticks, then they must be planted into the ground because they grow into a very tall tree. As you can see, this tree is really tall and it goes above the terrace of our house, and we have to climb up onto the terrace to be able to harvest some of the drumsticks or moringas that are growing on the upper branches. In our garden, we don't have access to the upper branches of the moringa tree, but in my parents' garden, as you can see, all the branches of the moringa have come over to the terrace, and there are a lot of moringas growing on it. So we can easily harvest them from our terrace. These trees do really well in tropical weather conditions, and the drumstick pods are usually formed during the summertime, and during the rest of the year, we would get a lot of fresh leaves that we can harvest for different recipes that we can make in our kitchen. The drumsticks or the leaves can be cooked with dal or lentils to make a very nutritional lunchtime meal for our family. Once the drumstick season is over, we can prune back the tree so that we can get a lot more fresh leaves and new drumsticks every summer. They are prolific producers, and we get a lot that we can share with our neighbors and friends. So, I hope you enjoyed a view of this tree from my parents' garden. And even with limited space, you can grow them in a container because the leaves are extremely nutritious and a must add to everybody's diet. Do keep watching my channel for more gardening related videos, and also do follow my recipe channel Smita's Taste Buds on different recipes that I'm sharing from my kitchen. Please do support and subscribe to our channels. Thanks for watching Fresh from My Garden.